Hello, this is Kate, and this is your weekly Oracle card reading. And today I'm going to be using the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. And before I get started, I just want to announce that I am doing free, spontaneous readings on my Facebook page for the month of December. So whenever I have a free hour, I just announce that I'll be doing free readings on my page, and then anyone who's on Facebook at that time, you can just come on over to my page and you can ask a question, or I can just draw a card for you. So if you want to be kept in the loop about when these are happening, just go on over to my Facebook page and check it out. And I'll put a link to my Facebook page in the description of this video. Okay, so we'll start with the first card. So at the beginning of the week, we've got Dana, and she's the High Priestess. There's a bit of glare on that card. She's the High Priestess, and her message is you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. So this is really important, and a lot of us kind of deny the fact that we are experts in anything, or we don't believe that we have anything to teach others or to share with others, or sometimes we know that we do, but we feel like, you know, we have to wait until we have more knowledge, or until we have a degree or someone else declares that we're worthy of teaching others. And so I think the message with this card is that not to wait, that the time is now for you to share your gifts with others. And don't kid yourself and think that you need to wait to be perfect until you can kind of step out into the world and share your knowledge with others. And I just want to go back to the original message. You have the divine knowledge. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. I think the other message with this card is that sometimes we don't even realize that we're helping others through, it doesn't even necessarily have to be spiritual teaching, but through whatever it is that you do in the world. Sometimes we forget how much we actually do help people, and how strong of a ripple effect our actions and our words have. And this is really something to consider. I think a lot of us that work with people and that maybe work in kind of like a helping way, whatever that is for you, a lot of us, forget that what we do is really important, and it does have a really strong effect on helping other people and improving their lives. Okay, so the next card is Hathor, Receptivity, and her message is allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. Okay, so I think Dana, the High Priestess, is all about kind of what you can give to others and how you can help others. And then Hathor is, in a lot of ways, kind of the opposite. And this is all about being open to receiving and receptivity. And you can't give and give and give if you don't stay open to receiving. And so Hathor is all about allowing yourself to receive. And this is really a really powerful exercise in self-love. Because if you're able to love yourself, you're able to receive from others. So whether you're receiving help or guidance or support, whatever that is, you want to be open to it. So the beginning of the week is about kind of finding your place in the world and what you can give to others. And as we move further into the week, it will be important to recognize those opportunities where we can receive things from other people. And this in itself is also helping people, I think. And you know yourself how good you feel when you can give to someone else. And so you're just sort of completing the cycle by allowing yourself to receive from others. And this card is also about receiving divine guidance and really establishing that connection to either your spirit guides or your angels or your higher self or whatever it is that you do. And And this is really about being open to that guidance. So whatever helps you do that, whether it's meditation or journaling, automatic writing, or working with cards, whatever that is, it's going to be important this week to kind of keep those channels open and to keep those channels clear as well. And one way that you can do that is through practicing self-love and looking after yourself, taking care of yourself, and honoring yourself. Okay, so the weekend, we've got Bast, independent, and her message is your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Okay, so this is great. So you've got Dana the High Priestess, which is all about giving to others and helping others, and Hathor is all about receiving from others, receiving that help, and then Bast is about being independent. And being independent, especially since it's come up with these other two cards, I think the real message here is that being independent is being able to be not always being independent all the time, but being able to receive help from others, being able to give it, and being able to kind of take your place in that cycle of giving and receiving. And the message, of course, is that your independence is the foundation for your strength and your success. So I think this weekend, perhaps just celebrate that and notice, how you're independent, and notice how that's affected your life and how that's really kind of carried you through and how that's helped you. And just really enjoying that independence. And maybe even doing something for yourself this weekend, like this sounds a little bit cheesy, but taking yourself out on a date or doing something that's just for you, totally alone, like going to the movies by yourself or taking yourself out to dinner, something like that, something that you do all on your own that you would normally do with someone else, but just doing it, alone, and see what that's like for you. Yeah, so I'm going to take a step back and just see if I get any other kind of insights. Definitely looks like a really powerful week, and I think there's going to be a lot of powerful interactions with other people. So making deep bonds and connections with others through giving your services, or through receiving help or guidance from other people. But there's definitely going to be several connections made with other people this week that are quite powerful, deep connections, and they might not feel powerful and deep at the time, but essentially underneath it all, they really are quite powerful connections that will definitely influence your life kind of later on down the road, later on this year. Those bonds will be quite significant for you. And through it all, even though you're doing all this interacting with others, you're still an independent person. So you have that ability to go out into the world, connect with others, make a difference in other people's lives, and be affected by others. But at the same time, you can also stand on your own and be, take all that support and all that knowledge that you've gained from others and bring it back to being independent. And the main message here is that independence doesn't mean that you're alone or that you're separate from others. It means that you can exist with others and be in harmony with others, but at the same time step back from that and be your own person too. So you're able to still think for yourself, make your own decisions, stand strong in the world, and all while connecting with other people and helping people at the same time. So it's actually a really, really beautiful message this week. So I hope everyone has a wonderful week, and thank you so much for watching.